Hello everybody, welcome back to another 3 Minutes at 3.
Today we're going to be talking about customer service tips.
So customer service is one of those very difficult things sometimes to take and actually do, and sometimes it's one of the easiest things to do on customer service, to be able to really sell your abilities as a smith and as an artist and just as a business person in general. Customer service really comes down to seeing the customer's point of view.
Yeah, sometimes, especially if you have a problem customer, you may get emotionally involved because you had a lot of time and a lot of effort into the item that you've made. And especially if you feel like that was your best work and the customer doesn't see it that way, you are going to have an adverse reaction to that and be pretty upset about it. So in those times, you just kind of need to take some time away thinking about it before responding. Don't respond immediately. Perhaps talk it over with a friend or a spouse.
Yep.
Yeah, and they can help give you more level-headed thoughts on it.
Yeah, I'm real prone and susceptible to this myself. A lot of times I will take and blow a gasket when something doesn't go right. And it's mainly because I'm so emotionally connected with the ironwork that I do, and I put a lot of heart and a lot of time and a lot of effort into these things. But every now and then something just doesn't come out right, you know. And we've had cases of this in the past where a paint or a finish, it started flaking off, you know, and it was like, well, you know, what is this? And you know, I've had to refinish stuff before, you know, and things like that. Thank God that doesn't happen too often, but, you know, occasionally it does. And so before you go berserko on somebody, you have to think, you know, what is it that your business is portraying, you know, and for us it's Christ, and so that wouldn't be a very Christ-like thing to do, is just go bonkers on somebody who,
right,
you know, I mean, it's not their fault, you know, and it was clearly just a misunderstanding or something, or maybe they thought it was going to be a certain size, and, you know, maybe on your end, maybe there wasn't as clear of a description as there could have been, you know, and so it's seeing it from their point of view. And this does not mean that you have to take the back seat and that the customer is always right, because that's not always the case, and generally, usually it's not the case.
Yeah, so if you can, try to resolve it. And at worst case, you can give them a refund and have them ship the item back to you. But a lot of times it can be resolved without going that far. If the item perhaps needs a little bit of tweaking, you just have them mail it back and you can make the adjustments and then send it out again.
Yeah, and you know, it's worth losing that, you know, the $20-30 to have it shipped back to you, just so this way you can have a happy client that's going to stick with you through thick and thin and through your dry times. So
yeah, if you work it out with them, then you know you're more likely to get good feedback, and overall that's going to help your shop. So
yeah. So all right, well that's it for our 3 Minutes at 3 this time. Join us on our next one.
That's right. Thanks.
Thank you all for watching. God bless you. And we'll catch you next time.